general reading with Angelic Ascensions. My name is Angela. Warm welcome to all of you who've joined me today. Thank you for tuning in. This is going to be a reading for the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as well as some information for the cross watchers. Let's get into this. Gemini. Hey, Gemini. It looks like somebody was playing games with you. And I won't even say was. I'll even say somebody still might be playing games with you. Yeah. Just like I said in Aquarius, you might want to put up some psychic protection here because you got somebody, you got an enemy, Gemini, and it feels like there's somebody that's trying to do some work on you. So your spirit guides are saying put up some psychic protection. There's somebody, no doubt, that's trying to throw some negativity, some type of dark energy your way. And for some of you, this might have something to do with a Virgo sun, moon, or rising. Or you might just have this in your chart. For some reason, Gemini, I feel like that's the case in your workplace. Like somebody is trying to burn you out, bring you to the place of exhaustion. I don't know, maybe so that you leave or so that you give up, because somebody might be recognizing that you're getting more attention than usual for the work that you do. So no doubt, at work, because it feels like you're very skilled at what you do. You might be getting a lot of business. Some of you, you own your own business. I didn't get to this yet, but I guess career transition. Some of you could definitely be transitioning your career and things could be really picking up for you. You might be considering this, or some of you, you're already there. And like I said, you got some jealousy in your work environment. That's what I see, some jealousy around you. And that's what I mean. This is why somebody's trying to throw some dark energy your way. And like I said, yeah, I see a lot of exhaustion. We're going to look at that in a second. So there might be some underlying health issues, but no doubt about it, there could be somebody out of jealousy, Gemini, that's trying to throw all this exhaustion your way. I don't know, because of a lot of competition at work. Yeah, now when it comes to your work, I feel like things are looking pretty solid for you. So I think you got some silent enemies there. At the same time, there are snakes in the grass. You got 10 of swords. Oh, goodness, you got some backstabbers. But see, this isn't you being stabbed in the back. This is crazy. Gemini rules the hands. I don't know, some of you might have some stabbing pains in your hands. That's crazy. Right? Because you are the Gemini rules the hands. Every zodiac has a part of the body that they rule. And like I said, Gemini, somebody is trying to affect you in some type of way. I can't help but to notice that. You have somebody, Gemini, that is obsessed about you. Obsessed with you. I did say Virgo. And then I want to say Sagittarius. And I'm also going to say, okay, because I see a Queen of Wands, so this could be Leo, Sag, Aries. Leo sticks out the strongest for me. Back to this love thing, though. I feel like somebody has put you in a love triangle. And I feel like you're emotionally exhausted having to do with a past relationship. Some of you Geminis, there's been somebody, you may have gotten out of a relationship, or some of you, you're currently going through this right now. Some of you are just in different stages of this story. There's somebody that is like, there's physical cheating going on. And there's somebody that's lying to you, to your face, like a bold face lying to you. They have an emotional connection with somebody else. Yeah, and it's leaving you wondering, like, what did you really want from me? Was this a genuine connection, or was there something else that you were looking for? I don't know, I'm hearing the word clout. Gemini, it could be that somebody was looking for some clout. I did talk about recognition, attention. I know I made a mistake. So there is somebody that might be second guessing a decision that they made. You didn't imagine it, Gemini or cross watcher. Like I said, there's somebody that has been trying to pull the wool over your eyes. You got the Star and you got the Queen of Pentacles. I did say that I mentioned that there's some dark energy in the Aquarius reading. Some of you gems might have Aqua in your chart. And you got an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn that could be significant to your story. Somebody may have gotten caught up in a karmic tie with someone. They may have had an emotional connection with this other person. And maybe you guys might make peace. Because I feel that there is somebody that wants to come to you to make peace. This person that put you in a love triangle, Gemini, or a cross watcher. Some of you may have gotten entangled in an unhappily married man or woman. Or for some of you, this was your partner. Whether you were married on paper or you were simply cohabitating. It feels like, third party situation. Something has really got you on guard. Some of you, you do share a child with this person. Make no mistake about it. While this person was out partying, maybe this person was like more concerned about having a social life than having a relationship. It feels like there's somebody that's really worried that maybe they can't make things right between the two of you. Somebody that you were dealing with may have had some things outside of this relationship that made it just very complicated and very difficult for you guys to take this relationship to the next level. And some of you, it had a lot to do with the past person, an ex. So for some of you, Gemini, this is your ex. For some of you, the issue is that there's an ex that keeps popping in and out of your relationship. I don't know. I see a power struggle, which leads me to believe that, I don't know, some of you could really be going through it in court. You could be going through a custody issue with this person. I'm tired of crying tears. Tired of being hurt over this person telling you there's somebody that is like heavily jealous. Somebody is salty. They feel threatened by you, Gemini. And so they're going to try to block your shine. Some of you were talking about the same person. This could be the person that you are in love with or were once upon a time in love with. Maybe they were the ones trying to compete with you. Who knows? Some of you, this is your family. Very clear that you have cut somebody off. Somebody wants to come to you, Gemini, but they don't think that you feel the same about maybe making this reconciliation after you guys may have broken up here. Yeah. Maybe, you know what, you realize that this was more trouble than it was worth. So you may have let something go. I honestly feel like somebody could owe you money, might owe you an explanation, could owe you an apology for something. You got a Cancerian that pops up heavily in your reading. You got Queen of Cups and Chariot. Some of you might have Cancer in your chart. Some of you could be Gemini, Cancer cusp. Oh yeah, somebody's keeping their options open. Yeah, so I did say there was physical cheating. Somebody stepped out on their relationship. So it feels like you could, rather than continuing to fight with somebody that you felt had a chip on your shoulder, you just decided to throw your energy into your career or into some other things. It honestly feels like, Gemini, some of you could really be upgrading yourselves. I see your career is on the upswing, or some of you could be making a major decision about, like I said, a career transition, which could potentially have your career on an upswing. Some of you could really be in the gym. You could really be focused on improving your appearance in some type of way, and maybe recovering from some things in your life that have really caused a lot of damage here. Promise you, there's somebody that's not feeling well. Some of you, there could be somebody that's in the hospital that could be recovering from some type of illness. Some of you, You may have found out about a health issue, whether this is yours or someone around you. Somebody may need to get a second opinion. And since I was talking about exhaustion, some of you may not realize it might be what you're eating that's causing you to feel unwell. It could be that. Some of you, there's somebody around you that might need surgery. Gemini, it could be that some of you, it could be a sedentary lifestyle that could have you, again, it could be contributing to something that you're dealing with health-wise. And some of you, yeah, it's your sleep. There could be like interruptions with your sleep. For some of you, maybe that's why you're feeling exhausted. And some of you, like I said, the emotional exhaustion has something to do with stress. Speaking of stress, let's go back to this career transition. Some of you, you work in a work environment that really is not the best for you. Some people around you that could be instigators. People that like I said, jealousy. Not to say that has to run you away from your job, but I feel like that might be like the icing on the cake for you that helps you make like a very solid decision without really having to look back and wonder if you know what I mean, made the right decision, if you made something too hasty. Because some of you may want to leave your job, but it could just be because of like fear of the unknown, fear of not having job security, not being able to maintain your finances. That could be keeping you in a stressful situation. So I feel honestly like for some of you, your soul is really yearning for a career change. You may have this desire to really figure out what your purpose is and to really align with that. And for some of you, there might be a job loss that puts you in this position to, you know, have to really consider that. That's what I mean. There is somebody that is trying to destroy you. This could be, like I said, through gossip, through, what am I hearing? Character assassination. Like I said, somebody might really have it out for you. This is why I'm wondering, like some of you, you could work online. You could have some type of online business, may have some type of online beef with somebody. Somebody's trying to slaughter your name. And for some of you, this might be multiple people involved. I don't want to hear public breakup. I don't know. This might make sense to some of you listening. Yeah, that's what I mean. There is gossip. Some of you, this might be due to a third party at work. Maybe you are interested in somebody at work. Maybe you didn't know they were married. Maybe they didn't tell you the truth. Or maybe your partner is dealing with somebody at their job. You're letting somebody go so that you guys can both move on. Some of you are dealing with someone who is an alcoholic or has some type of deep-seated addiction. Gemini, this could be you. This could be how somebody views you. Or you could be dealing with another air sign, Aquarius, or a Libra here. Or maybe another Gemini. You're moving on, but I promise you, somebody's coming back to maybe face you. Could be an earth sign, somebody with earth in their chart. Might be watching you online. And somebody, I don't know if you had some type of immature exchange. Like you guys were going back and forth online. Maybe you feel like the two of you acted like children in the past. There could have been a situation that came up that caused this to happen. Yeah, you blocked somebody. It feels like Gemini. Red flags. It does. It feels like you saw the writing on the wall. There were some red flags that maybe your friends pointed out. That maybe your friends helped you to become more aware of. You might be asking, you might be calling on your friends for some type of help or support regarding this situation. But bottom line, like I said, there was some type of temptation lurking, and it feels like your partner may have given in to that temptation. Like I said, there was physical cheating. They had an emotional connection to somebody else. You were completely alerted to the red flags. It just began to make sense for you. There is somebody, like I said, that may want to come back to reconcile with you. Some of you, you could be resolving some type of issue with a friend, a family member, random. It could even be a coworker. There could be some indecision right now. You guys might be in this very indecisive phase about where you guys may take this. If you're going to take it beyond this breakup and see if you guys can maybe iron out your differences and maybe come to some type of settlement or an agreement, maybe agree to disagree about some things that were said. Settle some things, right? Settle some beef that you guys have. Or, I don't know. Maybe this is with your kid, but that's what I see. I see some type of face-to-face interaction that may take place. Somebody might be dropping you a message. Well, I'm hearing cryptic messages. It's like somebody might be sending you some type of like indirect type of message. This is why, again, I'm feeling like something is happening online for some of you. Yeah. Libra and Sagittarius wanted to pop up. They want to make a cameo appearance in your reading. Here's your Virgo. And maybe some of you are not speaking to a Virgo individual. Could have been some, like I said, somebody you had kids with. And of course, it never fails. Never. Virgo and Leo always come up together. They always show up to the reading together. Never fails. Could be because you could be Virgo, Leo cusp. You might have Virgo and Leo in your chart. Leo, Virgo and Leo, Libra, Virgo, and Sag. Okay, those are the featured players here. Cancer shows up as well. You got your guard up because of the red flags. Some of you, your friend moves kind of covert. You may have caught a friend, gossip, a so-called friend, right? Gossiping about you. Here's also a Pisces. You got somebody wondering whether or not there's a future. Somebody may want to talk to you, but they can't because you have blocked them. You have closed off any type of channel for them to reach out to you. And since I'm saying channel, I want to say spiritual channel, like channeling your energy. It's like somebody, I don't know. I want to say somebody could be a practitioner of magic here. This is going to sound so random, but I hear it clearly. Somebody could be trying to tap in on your energy. Why am I hearing remote viewing? Anyway, there is an ex that might feel like you threw them out. They might feel completely shut out of your life. It feels like this person still loves you. They still have a lot of emotion for you, even in separation. I don't know. For some of you Geminis, it may have taken for this person to lose you to realize that. And this might be the person that's stalking you. But it feels like this is a work situation where somebody is stalking you, instigating, running their mouth, think that they know the facts, but they really don't. And why do I want to say somebody wants to see you down on your luck? You got some fake people. Some of you, it's your peers. So this is why your spirit guides are saying, hey, listen to your intuition with certain people that are around you. It may be time to clear things out, right? Start from a clean palette. Really search your intuition for who should be around you and who probably shouldn't be. That's what I mean. I'm telling you, somebody around you has ill intentions. And for some of you, it's more than one person. These friends, some of you, right? This isn't the case for all Geminis. But if this is making sense, these friends that are helping you could be so-called friends. Somebody's an enemy. Somebody doesn't want to see you win. This is why your spirit guides are saying, hey, even in your friend groups, pay attention to the red flags. There might be, for some of you listening here, that might be where the issue is. That might be where the red flag is. Maybe it's not your romantic relationships, but it obviously is. But for some of you, it's your friends. Others of you, it's your family. You might be healing some issues with family. Maybe you have bad blood with family. Maybe there was a family member that you caught talking about you behind your back, telling some information that was secret, that was, near and dear to your heart. And maybe, somebody violated you in some type of way. Bottom line is, I see you potentially reconciling with a friend. This could even be somebody you work with, a partnership. Some of you, this is a soulmate. Resolving some type of indecision. Some of you, this is indecision within your career. Is it time to really step away and let go of a very stressful work environment and maybe decide to do something that you're brilliant at? It feels like you're really opening up to your spirituality, your spiritual side. And the things that you're going through might seem like it's just really frustrating, but it might honestly be tied to a lesson that's required for your spiritual evolution. Because I can't help but to notice a lot of spiritual growth within you. And this could lead you guys into maybe a career having to do with spirituality. It could cause you to become curious about your spiritual gifts. And this could be what this career transition is all about. That could be what this indecision is about. Maybe you've been wanting to do this for a period of time, but the point is, I see something getting resolved. Whether this is something, an altercation being resolved between you and someone, or this is resolving something within yourself. You got this next phase that you're going toward. And your spirit guides want you to have this understanding before you walk through these doors, this new phase in your life, that everything you need to thrive is really there. It's just this lack mentality that might create this mental atmosphere of not believing that you have that. So it could really lead you to start worrying about some things. Worry could be having you in a state of indecision. I really want to leave this job. I really want to explore something having to do with my spiritual gifts, but I'm worried. Some of you are worried about what your friends might think. Your family members might think. But you got to remember, like Gemini, this is your life to live. Yours. You might be noticing a lot of synchronicities around you. You could be noticing angel numbers. Coincidences. Your friends might be chiming in and telling you some things. This could be, I don't know, anything as random as... Bottom line, the point I'm trying to make is that you're going to be running into some coincidences. But they're not complete coincidences. These are like messages from your spirit guides. Some of you, these messages are coming from direct download from your spirit guides. But they need you to like slow your pace a bit, because it feels like you're all over the place. You got a lot on your plate here. So your spirit guides want you to take out some time, carve out some time to really listen to these messages, because it really feels like it could really save you from a tower moment to really hear what they have to say. Because it does feel like they're trying to warn you about some things, especially when it comes to health. Whether this is the health of someone around you or this is your own. Be careful. And this is why they're also saying we need you to carve out some time, because we need to get you away from this overthinking. Your overthinking, Gemini, is blocking you in some type of way, potentially. Is blocking you from making some really lucrative moves in your life because you're worried. You're driving yourself crazy thinking about something. Yep. And now it's time into this next phase to let go of fear. Your fear is blocking you as well. That has everything to do with your overthinking. And it's time to like part ways with this outdated thinking. You have a way, some of you Geminis, of thinking about yourself in limiting ways. Like you are limiting yourself, boxing yourself in when there's no need to. See, there is no doubt about it. Gemini, Taurus, is that a cusp? Yes, some of you are Taurus, Gemini, and cusp. That's what I mean. Like, you are made for this. Some of you, you're being called to become a spiritual teacher. And some of you, it's time to step away from this idea that you can fix somebody. Because something here needs to change. And maybe you have been, finger quotations, fixer-upper. You find maybe the most toxic, broken person in the room, or maybe this is just who you're attracting. And it's just time to let that go, because it doesn't really have a place for you. Yep. The most broken type of individual. Maybe that's because you were broken too at the time, but now that I see you going through some spiritual growth, some things may need to fall away. And some people, Gemini, that were with you in the beginning, I don't know, they might not be a part of your journey anymore. And that might have something to do with this outdated thinking. Letting go of relationships that are beyond their expiration date and not trying to fix someone. It's up to each person to fix themselves. Yep, confirmation. Obsessive thinking. Sounds so similar to the Aquarius reading. And that's exactly what I'm seeing here. This could be why you're losing sleep. Obsessing over things that you can't change. Worried about things that you probably do have control over, but you may not be able to see the solution from where you're sitting, from how you're looking at something. So it feels like there is a power struggle. It feels like the power struggle is between your mind and your heart in some cases. Some of you might have since I said some cases, I don't know, when I heard cases, I'm thinking legal cases. I did mention divorce, custody. Some of you may need to take care of a ticket. You may have a legal issue tied to your finances that is going to be necessary for you to focus on. That could be what's worrying you. Okay, Holy Spirit, where do we go from here? Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. It feels like your finances are going to be looking really solid with this decision, this career transition that you're making. And some of you might actually get into a long-term relationship. You got the Fool and the Ten of Pentacles. So it feels like there could be a brand new start here when it comes to your love life, your career. But right beneath that is the Seven of Swords. So again, the Tower, having to do with the Queen of Pentacles. I did say some of you are on the Taurus cusp. That's what I mean. You have the ability to avoid a tower here by listening to your intuition, by listening to these messages that your spirit guides are saying, and not like kind of like taking it idly, but really paying attention to what they're trying to tell you. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as cross watchers. Let's finish up. All right, Holy Spirit, any additional messages that you have for the Geminis listening here? Some of you, I did mention a health issue. You could find some type of solution to a health issue that could actually improve some things. Like I said, for some of you, it might be something as small as what you're putting in your body. It could be relationships around you that are stressing you out and causing you to feel unwell. Your energy level is like being chiseled away by certain things here, but you really do have, like, the power really is in your hands in this situation, more than you might realize, Gemini, to heal your body, to heal yourself here. And again, some of you, meditation could be very grounding for your energy right now, because it feels like your mind is scattered and all over the place. But some of you could really benefit from a second opinion. Bottom line, health situation may improve. There could be an improvement to a relationship that is important to you, Gemini. My battery's about to die, so that's what I mean. Like, some of you might be worried that somebody is gonna die, pass away. Why do I hear die from AIDS? I don't know. That's for somebody. This situation may improve. Somebody may see an improvement to their health. Somebody is wanting for you to reconsider. Maybe reconsider a relationship with them. Resolving some type of conflict. Telling you somebody's keeping some secrets from you. No doubt about it, you got somebody around you that is very secretive. Or maybe it's just necessary for you to keep certain things to yourself, Gemini. Because like I said, not everyone around you is there for the right reasons. But bottom line, it feels like there's someone that might be coming to you. Somebody is sneaky. Coming, and this is at work. Somebody may want for you to reconsider something. Or this could be you. Like we did talk about a career transition. You could be reconsidering. You know, deciding to put your worries aside. Your overthinking aside. And actually seriously reconsider a career change. Because it could really go very well for you. It's just going to be entirely up to you. You're worried about some things in your life. And your spirit guides are saying there's no need for you to worry about that, Gemini. You just don't quite see the solution because you don't have the room to let in like any type of positivity. I don't know, like, because it feels like you're focused on the wrong things. Within the next few months, it feels like you may reach a turning point somewhere in your life that is significant. But with the steps forward that you're making, your spirit guides are saying, listen to your intuition, listen to your gut. If something feels off, it's time to grow that trust within yourself and trust what you're feeling and not second guess yourself so much. Because for some reason, I feel like maybe it's that you don't quite trust yourself. Some of you may be coming to a compromise. You might be coming to a middle ground with somebody. You might be agreeing to disagree, settling, coming to some type of an agreement somewhere in your life. Agreement, compromise, settlement. Yeah, that's what I feel. The advice, Holy Spirit, for the Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This is it. Life review. Take inventory of your life and resolve or to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. We're going to talk about health, healing things in your life that are unbalanced. We're also talking about relationships. This includes a relationship with yourself. If something has been left up in the air, I see a potential for a resolution somewhere in your life. And your spirit guides are saying, yeah, that it's time. It's time to look back on some things in your life that may need to be resolved or healed because it's blocking you in some type of way. Confirmation. There is no doubt in my mind, Gemini, that you have spiritual gifts. And I feel like you're going to be coming across these things. Yes. Amen. Confirmation. I did talk about career transition, starting your own business. You, Gemini, might have a brilliant idea that is divinely guided. And your spirit guides are saying, you know what? Take action to bring your idea into fruition. Whether this is a business idea or this is some type of out-of-the-box thinking that you have about some type of dilemma that you find yourself in. You might find a creative way to dissolve something that is blocking you, something that has you in a bind, has you bound. It could be addictions, really, or this could be somebody around you that could be bound. Somebody could even be in jail. But honestly, I feel like this is a mental prison. Your mind, this obsessive thinking, it's time to part ways with that. All right, Gemini, this concludes your general reading with Angelic Ascensions. You would like to book a personal reading, the way to do so would be to head over to my website, which is AngelicAscensionsTarot.com. You can book your reading there. Pricing and availability can also be found on my website. Hey, if this helped, Gemini, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you already haven't. And if you decide to subscribe, Gemini, make sure that you hit that notification bell so that you don't miss an upload whenever I upload for you or your cross-watcher sign. Hey, Geminis and cross-watchers, it's been good. Thanks once again for tuning in. I'll see y'all in the next one.